It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip.
And this is the first game of a real short road trip for them, so we'll see how their first one goes.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Markkanen. Mutombo sets a screen. And stolen by Iverson. Over in the corner, Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Outside Dang. It's tipped. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Pass to Dang. Wide open. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Mutombo sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Yeah, this has always been an underrated area of Klay's game. He can be a very impactful defender.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Now, here's Lillard. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Porzingis. Kick out to Giannis. It's stolen by Dang. Edwards drives in. Off with the layup. And here are the Knicks. Iverson with the ball. He gives his...
Unreal!
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Free throw no good for Iverson. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good. And that's now 6 points for Giannis.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Lillard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Iverson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 4. 6 on the shot clock. And Iverson gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Dang. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Weber outside. Pass to Hibbert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Thompson outside. Weber in the post. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Edwards, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Thompson, still without a basket. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lillard way outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Iverson outside. Pass to Finley. Fires for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Dang. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Knicks. They lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Spins. Walker. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's good on the layup. Walker's got his first 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Bradley. Conley for three. Walker with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Rose. takes it in. And the rejection by Bradley. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those.
Mavericks making a switch here. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
And how about Webber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Pass to Hibbert. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Over in the corner, Rose. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 17. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Starks. Off target from three-point range. Here's New York. A big stretch here going 10-2. Inside. It's stolen by Bradley. 13 feet away. And the basket by Starks.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rose with the ball. Conley picks him up. Webber. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dallas with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just...
Shots good by Walker.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Miller outside. Pass to Hibbert. The kick out to Rose. Webber looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. A putback. Here's Hibbert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Over in the corner, Lillard. They need this. Giannis grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 22. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
The Knicks making a switch here. Iverson outside. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking to get it going. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
And here's Brown outside. And here are the Mavericks now. Near the three-point line. It's Edwards. Down low. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Here's New York. They're on a 20-6 run. From deep, Iverson. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first three. On the wing, Dang. For the three. Offensive rebound. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Lillard. No good that time. And so it's the New York Knicks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So it's the Mavericks now. Pass to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Iverson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Iverson's got 11 points.
And that's Klay Thompson making it look easy because of that high basketball IQ.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Lillard misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Mutombo. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Off the left rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards with the block. On the wing, Markkanen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thompson right side. Allen Iverson on the wing. Stolen by Markkanen. Over in the corner, Lillard. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Dang. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Big substitution. Number 7, Tony Kukoc.
Now Iverson. He's got 11. Out to Kukoc. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Lillard, right side. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Out to Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
The drive by Iverson. Missed inside. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Lillard. They set the pick from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Iverson up top, 11 points in the game. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Over in the corner, Edwards. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Giannis outside. .59 seconds left to play here in the third. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dallas. Here is Lillard. He's got 9. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And Lou Deng gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your back.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Deng can't get it to go. And so here is New York. Heinrich outside. Up and in on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look. Here's Fox.
And and that would have counted, but he... The shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Walker. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Count that one.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. That one goes. Count it.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Van Exel with it. Miller outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Walker. Here's Edey. The shot will not fall. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
And that one falls for Jones. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Laettner, and he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And it's the Mavericks on the break.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's Walker with the three. Connects from three-point range.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Conley with a wide-open look. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin. Believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
And the basket is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about
it. It's sent back by Edey. Outside, Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Walker. Edwards, no good. Here's Van Exel. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Now, here's Van Exel. Kukoc from outside. And it's Deng with the rebound.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Iverson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Van Exel lays it up off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it fly with the tip. Kukoc gets the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Walker looking for an opening. Makes it off the glass. Deng for three. Off on that one. So no problem for New York as they...
Present styling, can I get your name